Hey folks, Joe Rivas here, the San Diego Mortgage Guy, and today is Friday, April 6th. I want to talk about three things real briefly before I head out to lunch. Number one, National Sorry Charlie Day. Number two, 30% is better than 100%. And then number three, what's your passion? Okay, so National Sorry Charlie Day. Today's April 6th. It's always celebrated on April 6th. We all remember Charlie. We all remember that good tasting tuna is a sorry Charlie. Only good tasting tuna gets to be star-kissed. Well, today is actually National Sorry Charlie Day. So, if there's a past rejection in a sweetheart, your dream job, in my case, maybe a mortgage loan, underwriter didn't like the loan package and turned it down, or some real estate agents, they're buyers. I have a couple of buyers right now who submitted plenty of offers and they're just not getting it. They got a rejected real estate offer. So whatever it is that you've been rejected in the past or even present, let today, the National Sorry Charlie Day, be that day. So just wanted to encourage you, because Charlie never let rejection stop him. So let me encourage you to not let rejection stop you. And if you want to share your best rejection story, go to hashtag national spelled out, National Sorry Charlie Day, and share your experience. All right, number two, even though Gary Vee had his book come out, Crushing It, in January, Audible, which is what I listened to, only came out on Monday. So I've been listening to it. I'm already in chapter 12, no, actually 20. I'm in chapter 20, and he pointed out something in today's reading, that 30% is better than 100%. And what does he mean by that? Well, he's saying that 3 out of 10, if you're successful 3 times out of 10, that is way better than being successful 3 out of 3, because those other 7 times where you failed, you actually learned something. You've grown as a person, as an entrepreneur, as a mortgage guy, as a real estate guy. So that gave me some encouragement, because, I'm not where I want to be. Not sure if you are. But I know that I'm trying and trying and trying. It kind of ties in also to the National Sorry Charlie Day. Charlie never let himself get the rejection get him down. And Gary Vee now is telling us as well, hey, 3 out of 10, that's success. 3 out of 10 in baseball, you'd be a stud. So have that mentality. So 3 out of 10 means that you're trying, means that you're out there, means that you're attempting, maybe not being successful as you want to be, but you're doing it. All right, so remember Charlie the tuna and go for it. And then lastly, on Tuesday I had for small business owners and for realtors, I had my video strategy. And one of the things that we did was a what's your passion test. Now, I took this test from when I went to a workshop for YouTube, and it was a great way to bring about whether or not what you really are passionate about. So you could PM me, you can text me, email me, and say, hey, send me that form. But really, the form is very easy. So this is what you do. Get a blank form and number it from 1 to 15. And then spend about 3 to 5 minutes in writing down on every one of those something that you're passionate about. For me, it would be family, or faith, or Steelers, Coke, Corona, hot dogs, hamburgers, steak, whatever it is that you're passionate about. And then you've got 3 columns. After you've listed all 10, 15 items in there, you've got 3 columns. First column, you want to put down from 1 to 5, and you can only put out of those items that you put down, those 10 to 15 items, only 3 of them can be 5s. All of them can be 4s or 3s or 2s or 1s, but only 3 can be 5s. So the first column, how large is that group? For example, if I use burnt toast, because I love burnt toast, and my grandmother used to love burnt toast, so we're very passionate about that, but that would only be a group of 1, if I called it, a number. Whereas if I put football, that is a large group, and that'd be a group of 5. All right, second column is how passionate are these people in that group. For example, back to my burnt toast example, my grandmother and I are very passionate about burnt toast. So that would be a 5. Would be a 1 for how large the group is, be a 5 on how passionate we are. Now, taking football as an example, 5 for how large that group is. Doesn't even have to be specifically to any one set team. And 5 would be how excited, how passionate are they about that. Same thing for baseball, basketball, things like that. And then third column, remember we had how large the group, how passionate is that group, and then third column, how passionate are you in that group. Again, going back to my burnt toast example, I would say my grandmother and I are probably a 3 or a 2. We love burnt toast, especially with oatmeal, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I want that over steak. So steak would probably be a 5 for me, burnt toast maybe a 2. So I would put down a 1, a 5, and a 2. Okay, excuse me, yeah, exactly. So that being said, those numbers would come out way less than 15. But if I put football, that would definitely be a 5-5-5 category. That'd be a 15, be one of my top ones. My family, spending time with my family. You know, how large is that group? There's tons of people who love their family. That'd be a 5. How passionate are they? There's tons. Look at social media. Everybody's posting about their family. I'd say that's about a 5, 4 or 5. And then how passionate are you about your family? And in my case, it would definitely be a 5. So that would be up there as well. So again, if you want to text me, DM me, or if you want me to just email to you this PDF, that's fine, I can. But again, it's a very easy test to take, and spend some time with it, spend some alone time, and then you can find out what your passion is. And I'm not telling you that's what you should necessarily just go follow, but at least you'll know what direction you're leaning. Anyway, thank you for your time. This is going to be brief. Like I said, I'm going out to lunch, but I talked about 3 things. I talked about National Sorry Charlie Day, so hashtag National Sorry Charlie Day. 2, 30% is better than 100%. And then 3, what's your passion? I'm Joe Rivas, the San Diego Mortgage Guy. You guys take care. God bless.